And just sit back, man, and keep on witnessing history, man. Angel Reese of the Atlanta Dream makes history once again in today's meeting against the Indiana Fever, where the Dream took down the Indiana Fever 113-96. And Angel Reese became the fastest woman in WNBA history to reach 1,000 rebounds. Now, let's put this in context, man. Over the last 6 games, man, this is Angel Reese's numbers. There's some godly numbers. And this is including the day: 18 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 block. Previous game before that against the Indiana Fever, 21, 11, and 1. Game before that, 15, 17, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Game before that, 25 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block shot. Game before that, 17 points, 17 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. The game before that, 18 points, 17 rebounds, 4 steals, 1 block. She is on a tear right now. And in today's game, she became the fastest woman in WNBA history to reach 1,000 rebounds. Now, Angel Reese is the fastest player ever to reach 300 points, 300 rebounds, 400 points, 400 rebounds, 500 points, 500 rebounds, 600 points, 600 rebounds, 700 points, 700 rebounds, 800 points, 800 rebounds, 900 points, 900 rebounds, 1,000 points, 1,000 rebounds. So Angel Reese is out there just putting up godly numbers, and it's being very impactful for the Atlanta Dream. And we're going to unpack all this history right after this.
What's up, K-Sap? Yeah. James Ford, that's me. Let me talk to him. Let's get it.
I'm simply ball dropping, simply ball dropping. Chopping up these topics, man, I'm simply ball dropping. Driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping. Driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping. Nah.
Hey, let me put you on game. These other podcasts out here talking that shit, but ain't repping the same. It's my bro K-Sap, chopping up topics for your optics. From politics to your cockpits. Tune in, you gotta watch this. Exclusive material for your radio, stereo, pumping high definition. Stop what you doing and listen. We smashing all competition. You better jump on this wave. Somebody pass me a mic, man, I got something to say.
And now, your host of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, the man behind the mic, K-Sap.
Well, guys, we got to talk about it, man. Angel Reese continues to make history. And we sitting back and we watching it, man. And you can't deny history, man. What Angel Reese is doing on this basketball court in the WNBA as a basketball player is astronomical. Coming into the WNBA, we all know her tenacity and her effects energy coming from the collegiate level. And we all know the high motor that Angel Reese has, her knack for going to get rebounds. And she basically tells people that rebounding is not as easy as what people think it is. You know, we heard all the slogans last year, me bounds and stuff. She trademarked that, and she's doing her big one. And she's cashing in. A lot of people, you know, talk about her rebounding, or she gets her own rebounds. But you got to look, guys. There's all these WNBA players that are bigs in the league, can't do the things that Angel Reese is doing. And the numbers speak for themselves. So Angel Reese right now, she is must-see TV, man. With the rebounding tenacity that she brings, the effects energy that she brings, the defensive prowess that she brings, that offense is catching up with everything that she does. And Angel Reese is a well-rounded basketball player that has a multiplicity of skills. And she's out there putting it on showcase every night. The numbers speak for themselves. I've always told people, men lie, women lie, but stats don't. And Angel Reese is making history with her stats. And it's must-see TV. So in that game today against the Indiana Fever, Angel Reese made history. On one play, where she made the history is where she got an offensive rebound from Alicia Gray's miss and puts it back in. And Angel Reese cannot be denied. The rebounding, the way she goes back up and gets the ball, quick second jump, and then also her efficiency around the goal has progressed each year. So the simple fact that rebound right
there. Can't finish Reese. 1,000 career rebounds. The fastest in WNBA history to reach that plateau.
Now you saw that, man. That was a special moment for Angel Reese. And the crowd was on their feet, cheering her on along the way. But outside of that, Angel Reese's offense is picking up too. She can push the ball. She can do everything on the court that a 3, 4, 5, 1, 2 player can do. And she's showcasing that every night. I mean, she can push the ball in tempo, getting steals right here, pushing it up the court, scoring on Kelsey Mitchell. And she's just out there, man, being a bully on the block, man. Now that she's getting downhill, things are scary. And this Atlanta Dream team is fun to watch. But Angel Reese, as she's doing this and playing with so much energy, and she's happy in Atlanta ever since she's been traded from Chicago, it shows on her face every day. It even showed when they played Indiana on Thursday, when she was singing along the national anthem. You know, the Indiana Fever fans was trying to boo her, but she was basking in her glory. She was singing along. And that goes to show, man, that she is happy in Atlanta. And she's making an impact on this Atlanta Dream team. So let's listen to Angel Reese on what she said right after the game on becoming the fastest woman in WNBA history to 1,000 rebounds. Let's take a listen to what Angel Reese had to say.
Hey, Angel, it's Meg Hall with USA Today. First of all, y'all, congratulations as well, JC. Congratulations on the win. Wanted to ask you your thoughts. You're the fastest player in WNBA history to 1,000 rebounds and 1,000 points. You've always talked about you can lean on your rebounds, but what does that mean to have something like that happen today in this sort of game?
I just think just my work. I think people don't realize rebounding is harder than you think. Defensive rebounds are a little bit more easier, but going in and crashing every single time to get second chance opportunities on the offensive end, you can look statistically, they're not just from my shots, they're from my teammates. And it gives us more points. It gives us more opportunities. And just being able to come out and do what I do every single night just shows my consistency. And I think a lot of times I'm really hard on myself about how well I want to be and how great I want to be, but just taking my time and just knowing that I've done some great things and just patting myself on the back and just knowing that I want more.
JC, double on himself, 12 points, 12 assists. You had the game going early with this, and you got your points later on. What was your mindset? What were you seeing to try to keep your team going in the game?
Well, my job as a point guard is to make sure that I'm getting everybody involved and knowing that I'm just going to let the game come to me. The last few days I've been playing under the weather, not really feeling great. And I knew coming into the game that I had to just be sharp defensively and then just making sure my teammates were getting involved and just allowing the game to come to me and just taking the right shots, the smart shots, and knowing that at some point I was going to be able to attack and be aggressive. So just going as the game goes, seeing where I can find my opportunities to score, and that came in the second half.
Angel, as we know, basketball is a game of runs. We saw late in the second half, you had that big block on Kelsey Mitchell. She went to the lane, had to stare down the little flex at the end. It felt like the pendulum didn't swing in the other way after that. Did you feel like that was a big momentum shifter for you all?
I don't know. When the game is going on, everything's just a blur. You hear the crowd, obviously, but like I said, opportunities like that where I can get possessions. And we talked about possessions and valuing possessions a lot. And I think there was only
That's that
5
rebound
seconds left
tenacity.
maybe on the shot clock. So just being able to get defensive stops, I think that's what got us out in that second half because we were so locked in on defense. We took our matchups very personal and we saw with the things that we had mistakes on in the first half, and we took into detail of what we wanted to do better in the second half. And I think we really, really did that.
Now, you heard what Angel had to say, man, on becoming the fastest woman in WNBA history to 1,000 rebounds, man. And she stated it abundantly clear. The rebounds are not that easy. They're not as easy as what people think they are. He said defensively, it might be a little different, but offensively, crashing every time, not knowing that your teammate is going to miss the shot, but just crashing and putting your body in there and outworking people. Angel Reese, man, she's just doing it. She's doing things that a lot of people said that she couldn't do, man. And, she just rewriting the history books in the WNBA, man. And we've seen some great players, great bigs come through the WNBA. But it seems like Angel Reese is a class above the rest of them, man. And she's doing her big one in Atlanta, and she's very happy. Y'all get down in the comment section.
I see everyone in the comment section. #salute. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you will know every time I drop a hot banger. Oh yeah, just in case I forgot, tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, it might be for them. And that will wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host, the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Catch you on the next one.